And now weather with Chief Meteorologist Jamie Warner, certified by Weather8 for the most accurate forecast in the Ozarks.
Well, Jamie, heat really going to be the theme this week, triple-digit heat, but that doesn't mean that any rain chances are completely out of the question.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see some rain chances. Not right now, but later this week, and it's going to be a case very similar to late last week where there are probably going to be some spots that see a lot of rain in a short period of time. Now, outside right now, we take a look at our Hy-Vee tower cam, and you know what? If I was to look at this now and compare it to yesterday, I'd say, hey, it looks exactly the same. Where's the difference? The difference is in the temperature, and it's also in the humidity. Humidity levels have come up. Yesterday we had dew points in the 50s. We now have dew points in the upper 60s. So yes, the summer muggies are back, at least along and west of Highway 65, and 90 degrees right now in Springfield with even hotter temperatures to the north and west. Now we did get a wave of high cloudiness this morning. Where did those high clouds come from? Well, we had that complex of storms passing by to our southwest, and the leftover cloud swirl right in there generating some showers near the Hot Springs area. And it generated those high clouds over southwest Missouri, northwest Arkansas earlier today. It's still generating some high cloudiness, in fact, across northern Arkansas. That leftover cloud swirl will continue to kind of peel off to the east. Further north we look and we find that the air isn't terribly humid yet, at least over our eastern counties. But those south winds are going to keep pushing that high humidity air into the area, so everybody's going to have to deal with a hot and humid day on Wednesday. Looking at our forecast for tonight, looks pretty quiet. Starry skies. Tomorrow looks very quiet as well. I expect the area to stay capped throughout the day, but you can see by the end of the day, at least on this model run, we've got a nasty looking complex of storms working in from the northwest, and that's going to be a possibility overnight Wednesday night. Temperatures tonight, they will be warmer than they've been. It looks like a low of 71 tonight in Springfield with an afternoon high ranging from generally mid-90s to the east to near 100 to the northwest. I think Stockton, Osceola, Appleton City, El Dorado Springs over toward Lake Ozark, south to Joplin, all up around 100 tomorrow afternoon. About 98 for a high in Springfield. And when you factor in that high humidity air that's going to be in place, this is why we're talking about heat indices over 100 degrees. It will feel like tomorrow afternoon a peak heat index of around 111 in Joplin, and even worse off to the west in areas like northeast Oklahoma. Here in Springfield, I expect a peak heat index of about 105, 106, somewhere around in there. Looking at the storm scenario for tomorrow night, the Storm Prediction Center has broad brushed the area with a slight risk of severe weather. It does not mean that the entire area is going to get thunderstorm activity. This is a case where there are going to be pockets of thunderstorms potentially overnight Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And wherever those pockets of thunderstorms move through, there will be a risk of severe weather. Primarily strong wind gusts, maybe up to 70 miles per hour. The greatest risk for that up closer to central Missouri. Looks like, again, that risk for strong winds, though, could extend as far south as northern Arkansas. And this risk for maybe periods of severe weather will continue, I think, right into Friday night. These are my weather concerns. Storms that we see as we work through Friday into Friday night could bring strong winds. I think that's going to be the primary severe weather risk and maybe some isolated hail. The other major concern is locally heavy rain and flash flooding. This is a setup, given how moist the atmosphere is, wherever these complexes of storms can really focus and maybe train across, those are going to be areas that could see inches of rainfall in a short period of time. And the tendency for this to happen may be, say, evening into the morning time frame, when it tends to be dark or when it is dark, and that may heighten the flooding risk and the danger from that flooding. Also, temperatures are going to stay hot. 96 on Thursday for a high, low 90s on Friday. I think we may shove the better chances for rain south into Arkansas on Saturday. Most areas dry on Sunday, and you can see while it does cool off a bit over the weekend, that heat comes roaring back around Tuesday of next week. Steve?
Okay, Jamie. Just a few